What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? MonkeyFlop here, and today we are going over the PlayStation 4 PlayStation Store deals and offers of the week for the US side of things. I apologize, this video is a little bit later than I usually like to do it, but I still wanted to get it out there. I've been under the weather. I've been working a lot behind the scenes as well to get things, off their feet. So I appreciate your guys' patience with me and also the continued support with the videos that I'm putting out for you guys. We got the Remasters and Retro sale. Now this offer is going to end on February 21st. So you have about a week to take advantage of these deals, which is pretty freaking sweet. And the remasters are pretty cool, but the retro ones are pretty awesome as well. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We got Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, baby. We also got Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Both of those are $19.99 each. We've seen these bundled together, and quote me if I'm wrong, but I think I can recall these bundled together for about like $35. So, I mean, if you were planning on getting both of them, they're probably not going to go on sale for anything less than what you're seeing right now in at least a couple of months. If you want to wait it out and see if it goes on sale again for a lower price, by all means, go for it. I know a lot of people are interested in both of these titles, so that's why I wanted to kind of go over it a little bit more. But we got Modern Warfare Remastered. This is not the new one, so don't get it confused, don't get it twisted. This is not the new one. This is the one that came out, a couple of years ago, and it was just remastered from like an older, the original COD 4. So it's $15.99, not bad. We got Borderlands Game of the Year edition. This is the first Borderlands as well, but they remade some things and they called it Game of the Year edition. Dark Souls Remastered. This game is awesome, but it is very, very hard. It is difficult, so I'm just giving you a fair warning. Contra is an awesome game if you're an old school retro enthusiast. You probably played some Contras in the past. We also got Castlevania Anniversary Collection, Disney Classic Games, Aladdin, and The Lion King. I have this on the Switch just because I want to be able to play it portable. It's also pretty good on the PlayStation 4, but it kind of feels more like a handheld game to me than it does like something I would want to play on a console. We got Catherine Full Body, $29.99 for that. Prototype Biohazard bundle, $12.49 for that. Ninokuni is awesome if you're into story-driven games, and if you're into a more animated or anime feel to a game, you might like this one. Metro, all of the Metros are pretty good, pretty solid. I like Metro Exodus. That's my personal opinion. We got Resident Evil 2 Deluxe Edition for $23.09. I might just have to get that one. I have Hitman HD enhanced. Yeah, I have all of the Hitman games, so I'm not really interested in that. But if you guys are into stealth single player games, Hitman is pretty cool. It was an amazing game for its time. I honestly don't foresee a new Hitman coming anytime soon, just because the landscape of how video games are even made these days has changed. The last Hitman didn't do as good, so let's cherish the ones that we have. Grand Theft Auto the Trilogy is $17.99. There's a lot of really good games in this list, so Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is amazing, and it is $4.49. Holy cow. Now, this game was on the PlayStation 3. It got remastered for the PlayStation 4, and it still looks amazing. It still looks beautiful, and if you really like single player games, this game is amazing. We got the Ezio Collection, and this is awesome. For $15.99 for that. We got Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered as well. That's $19.99. In my personal opinion, go with the Ezio Collection. It's awesome. And I mean, the gameplay mechanics and stuff have improved with Assassin's Creed 3, but I really loved Ezio's stories in Assassin's Creed. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. Speaking of another great game, Batman Arkham, the whole collection is amazing. You could get it for $17.99. That is honestly a steal. Can you imagine buying these $60 each, and then one day, you know, what is that? $120, $180 plus tax. $180 plus tax, and you're getting it for $17.99 for all three of those games. They are older titles, but at the same time, when you put that into perspective, that is honestly pretty crazy. We got Resident Evil triple pack, so it comes with 4, 5, and 6, which is also pretty cool. We got Pac-Man Championship Edition 2, $389 for that one. Borderlands The Handsome Collection was free with PlayStation Plus a while back. Dead Rising is a pretty cool one. Devil May Cry Special Edition is on sale as well. Excuse me, I still have that lingering cough. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Mega Man 11, which is also pretty freaking dope. I'm going to browse through this a little bit more and see if anything pops out of my face. But, like, the bundles, if you're a fan of, you know, one of the Resident Evils, you most likely are gonna love 4, 5, and 6. So it's more worth it to get the bundle and save a little bit of extra cash. I love me some Street Fighter. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection is also on sale. We got the Disney Afternoon Collection. Strider is alright. It's not the best game ever, especially, you know, these days, but it was free with PlayStation Plus a while back. We got Arcade Game Series 3-in-1 pack. This is going to be $3.99. It comes with, you know, this, and this. Not Miss Pac-Man, excuse me. We got Pac-Man, we got Dig Dug, and this game right here. Those are the 3 that come with that series pack. Now, I did want to point out something. You know what? You know what's funny is that Arcade Game Series Pac-Man for the PlayStation 4 is $1.99. Arcade 1-Up sells a logistical tabletop, small, I'd say maybe like 2.5, maybe 3 feet tall arcade that has Pac-Man on it. It's the only game on the arcade, you know, little unit they have, and it is $199. So if you wanted to play Pac-Man, you could buy it off of this deal. So for $1.99. We got Pac-Man 256, which is also on sale. Bullstorm full clip edition. If you're going for multiplayer, forget it. Multiplayer is completely dead. But the story is pretty good, so there's that. But I really can't recommend it. Star Wars Razor Revenge. I used to play this a lot. I got it, and I was kind of disappointed that they just ported it over instead of remastering it. Whenever a company remasters a game, it's awesome. But when they just port it over and they use pretty much the same graphics and they don't do anything to the graphics, and we're playing on a newer TV, like this game was designed for an older TV, and on that older TV, if you were playing it on the PlayStation 2, it would look pretty decent. But when you upgrade, when you just throw over the game instead of remastering it and you just port it over, and you're playing on next generation, you know, televisions and consoles, it's not gonna look that great. So I just wanted to warn you guys in advance about the Star Wars, the PS2 games that got brought over from, you know, for Star Wars over to the PlayStation 4. We got Burnout Paradise Remastered, $7.99 for that. We got a lot of arcade games, which I honestly, other than like Metal Slug, I'll point out a couple of ones that when I see them in arcades, I just have to play. I can't justify spending you know, $7.99 or let alone $3.99 on any of these classic arcade ones. I'd rather get the upgraded versions. But Metal Slug, Samurai Showdown, Fatal Fury 2, Art of Fighting, another great one. Other than that, nothing else out of the ones that they show here are, you know, really appealing. I never played Toe Jam and Earl, fun fact, until it got remastered on the PlayStation 4. And I played it, and I was just like, oh, this is what it is. Cool. We have Grand Theft Auto, you know, PlayStation 2 games on here, as well as Manhunt, Max Payne, Red Dead Revolver, which is the first Red Dead Redemption game like ever. Catherine Full Body Digital Edition. This is still really pricey in my opinion, because Catherine has been remade so many times over. I couldn't even justify spending $39.99 for that. I apologize if I, you know, offended anybody. It's an awesome game. Definitely do recommend it. I remember back in the day, like, Catherine was you would go on sale for like $5, and then Catherine Full Body came out, and it's still you know, holding its price up, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. But when you're looking at deals, $39.99 as opposed to most of these games that are under $20, I don't know. Team Sonic Racing, I loved the first Sonic Racing. After that, with like the flying and stuff, it didn't really feel like you know, a racing game anymore. I still like it, but the first ones that came out on the PlayStation 3 were my favorites. We got Samurai Showdown 5 and 4 as well. I'm like, what are my Roman numerals again? Now, this one came out in 2017. This one came out in 2016. So the prices are pretty fair, especially with the discount and everything. We got a bundle. So we got 3 PlayStation 2 classics for $14.99. Just like I mentioned earlier, the games that are ported over aren't going to look that great, and Twisted Metal is proof. I have Twisted Metal, and it doesn't look good. And I'll keep it real with you guys. Honestly, we got Batman. All the Batman games, we already saw that they were on sale. I don't know why this one got thrown down all the way at the bottom. Assassin's Creeds, pretty much all the Assassin's Creeds are good. So, I mean, my favorite, of course, like I said, the Ezio Collection. Stranger Things 3, the game is on sale, and I'm actually thinking about getting this. I couldn't justify spending $19.99 for this, but the fact that it is $4.99 is a really good deal, and it came out not that long ago. This is not a remaster. It's more of like considered a retro game. It's built for, like, you know, it's built to resemble a retro game. Of course, we know it's not a retro game because, I mean, it feels like a retro game, but it got released, you know, the middle of last year, I want to say. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the retro sale. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Of course, I've already uploaded the Critics' Choice game deals. I just wanted to browse through it really quickly so that way you guys can see. But honestly, give me your guys' honest opinions. If I didn't own any of these whatsoever, I would probably, my first instinct would probably be to go for Spyro. Because Spyro plays beautifully. It's awesome. Crash, I don't like how they've changed the jumping a little bit. It feels a little bit too realistic and not like, you know, Crash Bandicoot used to be. But by far, definitely do have to recommend Tomb Raider Definitive Edition if you're into story-driven games. Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection is amazing for the price. The Batman Collection is also really good. We got Resident Evil, which is awesome. There's so many games that I could recommend to you guys. It just really depends on what you are feeling and what you honestly really like to play. If you like racing games, Burnout Paradise Remastered is awesome. So many people requested it to be remastered and brought to the PlayStation 4, so they did it, and they did a fantastic job with that as well. Zone of Enders was a jam back in the day, but I can't really recommend too many PS2 games on the PlayStation 4, just because, like how I explained earlier, it just doesn't play as well. But other than that, I mean, other than the Batmans and the Assassin's Creed and the Tomb Raiders, Stranger Things 3, the game, $4.99. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit a like, comment down below, and let me know what you guys honestly think. Thank you for watching all the way through, and I apologize if I've almost coughed in the microphone. I had this weird cold where it started with like a runny nose for a couple of days, and I felt really congested. I had a headache. It was horrible. And I felt really lousy with body aches, and that went away, and I thought, okay, I'm cool, I'm done. And then this lingering, annoying little cough started to happen. So hopefully I'll be back on my feet soon. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next news update. You guys are freaking awesome.